It's time for this week's Friday interview, and we're catching up with George Alakobi ahead of tomorrow's match away at Enfield Town. George, obviously you had to rally the troops after Tuesday. How do you feel they've reacted in the training sessions you had yesterday and again today?
Positively. Of course, we know as a squad, as a team, management team. Obviously Tuesday, hopefully it's a one-off. We weren't good enough at home, and now we put that to bed. We've reviewed it and we've spoken as a group, and we've analysed how we want to go forward. And the training sessions have been very, very positive in terms of the players wanting to do more.
I suppose it's good for you to see that reaction, isn't it, and that hunger for them to get out on that park tomorrow and perform not only for yourselves but for the supporters as well that will be making that journey tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Our supporters obviously have always been there with us, and they were there with us on Tuesday night, regardless of the outcome of the result. And our players and myself, the management team, we want to try and give them something to cheer about, and it's important that we approach it right tomorrow. We're looking for that bounce back mentality from us to make sure we showcase what we did away from home against Bournemouth. It was a good performance, and hopefully if we do that and limit our mistakes, then we should be able to come out with a positive outcome at the end of the game.
Because you obviously had a chance to see some of the clips from Enfield. New team to the division, of course, came up via the playoffs. And of course, I think you went to see one of their playoff matches at the time. What are you expecting from them as a new quantity?
Enfield is very, very an organised team. They've recruited well, and it's important that we've shown them that respect in terms of our preparations. But yeah, they've had a good team in terms of how they've recruited. They're extremely organised in possession and out of possession, and we know that, and they can hurt you if you're not at the races. And obviously we know going to Enfield is going to be a difficult place to go and compete, so we have to make sure mentally we're right, and if we do that, then we can showcase our skills and make sure we follow the game plan.
First time opportunity we've had to speak to you about the FA Cup draw, which of course was made earlier this week. Hampton, Richmond Borough, obviously you know when you go into that draw it can be any team from National South downwards. A team we played, of course, very recently as well. How do you see that draw overall?
I'm not one to look at the game, 2 games ahead as a manager and management team, but that's the draw, and when the time comes, we'll look at it and we'll prepare the team right. Hampton and Richmond is a good side. We've played them, and we know what they're about, or a little bit of what they're about. But again, we're playing at home. It's another chance for us to make sure can we have that first home win. It doesn't matter if it's in a cup game, but we have to make sure when that time comes, we'll be fully prepared for Hampton and Richmond, because we all want to progress, and I'm sure they want to progress as well. So it's just another game, and we have to make sure we try and win the game on the day against a good side in Hampton and Richmond.
As you say, Enfield to come first, so that's tomorrow, and we'll catch up with you again after the game.
Thank you very much. Thank you.